Well, good morning, citizens. Today we're going to learn how to increase the capacity of the mole. Just a quick video, playing around a little bit. There's other videos floating around out there. You've probably seen them all. I figured I would just give my 2 cents. First thing we're going to do is make our way down to the refinery. Could be a cargo area. It's going to depend on where you are, what station you're at. In my case, it's going to be a refinery. So one of the things you're going to want to make sure you have is a 2SCU container. You can buy those also at the cargo decks or in the refineries. Actually, I think just at the cargo decks. So we're going to check my inventory here. A broken pyro multi-tool and a 2SCU container. I don't actually know what I even have up here. I've just been using this as my base of operations lately. So we do have our container, and from here we'll just go ahead and run on over to the refinery shop, pick up the supplies that we need. Alright, once here you're going to be looking for the Argo bags. You don't want the MISC bag. Let's go in the opposite direction. We want the Argo bag. You can find those under container. Oh, yep, you can get the 2SCU containers here as well, but Argo bag. And for this instance, I need 3 of them. Did some messing around last night, made some sacrifices to the elevator god. And we've got our 3. We're going to make our way to the hangar. Do a little space hippie here. One of the things you're going to want to make sure you do is pull up your atlas. Oh yes, the demon spawn will be required for this. Let's make sure I got mine out on deck. And there we go. From there we're just going to go ahead and pull up the ship. While that's making its way up, we're going to go ahead and get our materials pulled up. And remember, you have to use the atlas because of the way the tractor beam functions. So may the odds be ever in your favor. I'll go ahead and send the elevator down. Once it's down, you're going to want to put the 2SCU container on and 1 bag. I haven't tried it with more than 1 bag. I think they stack on top of each other, so I chose to do it 1 at a time. Just to make sure I don't make any more sacrifices to the elevator god. So it doesn't look like it's going to kill me this time. Winning. Okay. So once you're in and you haven't died, you're going to go ahead and grab that 2SCU box. You're just going to find a spot for it off to the side. I keep it relatively close just to, better my odds. So we're going to go ahead and put it right there. Here's where the fun begins. You're gonna grab this bag. What you want to do here is you want to get it to spawn halfway up that 2SCU box. I don't know how this works or why it works, but it might take you a couple of goes, but there you go. And that didn't go. Fortunately, we still have it, and we're just going to try it again. Success. Oh, the elevator gods are going to be pissed. They didn't get any food. We'll set that off to the side where it's safe. And we'll go ahead and rinse and repeat that process until we've got all of the bags on deck that we're going to need. All right, got all our bags on deck, out sitting next to the mole. You can see down in the corner, the Atlas did try to kill me. I was goofing around with this earlier before I started recording just to make sure that it was going to work. So all we got to do on this side is grab this bag and snap it into place. There are other tricks. I haven't tried them yet. I'm going to put together something a little bit later on. Try all the different methods to increase the capacity of these mining ships, but around here on the other side, this is where we're going to make the magic happen. Obviously, the first thing you're going to want to do is make sure your ports are unlocked, but you pull the bag down and then you start grabbing these hockey pucks. And once you got those out, you just fling them out of the way. I'm going to go ahead and save mine just because I don't know what use they're really going to have. Something I came across earlier, I think I'm going to go ahead and undo what I've done to this ship and try something different, but that's for another time. Like I said, we're just going to throw these out of the way. Once those are out of the way, you're going to grab the bag and you're going to want to put it into the top slot. This takes a little bit of work, but eventually you'll get a there you go, see that? And that locks that in where that top hockey puck was. So from there you grab the other bag and slap it in on the bottom, just like that. You're going to do the same thing for the next bag. I haven't tried any of the bags in the aft of the ship. From what I understand, it's a little bit difficult to get an angle on those and get them to snap in place, but there's another mod trick, and like I said, I'll put up something on that later on when I get a chance to mess with it. But same thing, pull the hockey pucks, get them out of the way. They have made this a lot easier. It's not like the days of putting mole bags on the Prospector where it was a 3-factor authentication system. You had to find bags, put them on, take a component off. Yeah, you remember the routine. Change my angle here. Just a little bit of finesse. Eventually, you'll get that spot to highlight. Right there. I'll grab the other bag. snap it into place. And that's it. So we'll go on board, we'll take a look at what the capacity shows, make sure this worked. Jump into the pilot seat. Put yourself in mining mode. And right down there on the bottom right, you now have 144 SCU. It's kind of a beautiful thing. From here, you just exit the ship. You run back to the terminal. You're going to send the ship down. I'm not sure that it's necessarily required, but just to play it safe, I wait for all of the animations to stop. We'll send it down. Once that caution tape goes away and the hangar lights come back on, we'll call it back up. Alright, that's done. We'll bring that ship back up. Now, this is what dealing with bugs after bugs makes you look like. So be careful out there. Alright, now that she's up, we'll take a run on over. And there you have it, the configuration saved. Bada bing, bada boom. Bob's your uncle, and go eat some rocks.